and welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. Last time we mostly were hunting for star pieces, and this time we are going to, well, we're mostly just gonna, work on Chapter 7 stuff. But the problem is, it's kind of, like, hard to explain, because we're having to do, like... Well, the thing is, I wanted to do this out of order than how I usually do it. Normally I do Troubles first, then the main chapter. This chapter isn't that easy for that. It would be a lot easier to actually do the Troubles as we go along. So as out of order as it seems, we're actually going to jump straight into Chapter 7 from here on out. We will accept Troubles, but we'll do them sequentially throughout the chapter. That's like a total typo or something. Do you see that, Mario? The last crystal star. It can't be there. Except we kind of know that it can be there because Princess Peach said she's on the moon. It's like, I don't know why it's so impossible. If what this map indicates is true, the location of the final crystal star is... the moon. The moon? Princess Peach is there too. This just seems wrong on like so many levels. The problem here is how does one get to the moon? Quite a conundrum. Give me a moment to look into this. Excuse me, please, this shouldn't take long. Looking into this may take a little time, so come back in a little bit, alright? You're supposed to actually go get the Ultra Hammer during this part, but we kind of already did get the Ultra Hammer. So what we are going to do is help out Frankie. So, this is actually the only convenient trouble in the entire chapter. I'll just put it that way. This chapter is arguably the longest chapter other than the last chapter, and most of that's just, text, really. So Zip Toad sent us an email, basically hyping up, or thanking us for, stopping this imposter, and also shouting out his new movies. Great. Interestingly, in this picture you can actually see, Junior Troopa in the background, who for some reason is flying in the background. Not sure why exactly. Also, we are only short 3 Shine Sprites. I looked it up. I actually missed one all the way back in... Oh, where was it? It was in Twilight Trail. Also, how did the ghost get here? He said he couldn't leave the room. So, I don't know. That doesn't make sense, but that's irrelevant. Yes, we are going to go help Frankie. I don't know what my commentary is right now. You taking all my trouble? But I'm glad somebody tight-lipped, that's all. See, after returning from Kia, I lost my wedding. Oh, you too. So I have to find it. 1 billion times. Heck no. So we better find the ring before we have to actually witness him saying, I love you 1 billion times. Which is like 1,000, wait a minute, 100 to, that's a lot of zeros. I was trying to do math in my head, but I don't feel like it. Wedding ring is right here, piece of cake, and we never actually got that badge. We will probably get it like really late. To be honest, I don't even know what's in there. I think it was one of the like PFP or PFD down type badges, one of those. Potentially, or maybe like an item related badge. I can't remember. Found it. A ring. Thanks, Mario, from the bottom of my heart. Now take this reward. Gold card. A parlor card that lets you play the tube mode game. Okay. So that was easy and relatively painless. Next one we are going to accept, I don't think is actually the next one down the list. But I have my reasons. Again, because this is a very, very long chapter that involves a lot of backtracking, I'm going to take on the troubles in a very specific order. Okay. So if you go down the list, you have Chef Shimmy, who we need ingredients for him. But I think we should actually do this one first. Meaning Toodles and Poshley Heights, though we're not actually going to go see her immediately. We are going to go back to Frankly first. This is a lot of running around this chapter, which is why it's my least favorite. Ah, excellent timing. I finally have it, Mario. I found a way that might just get you to the moon. You must go to Fahr outpost and you must use the cannon there. It will blast you. Wow, we're using a cannon to blast ourselves to the moon? Extreme! I know how it sounds, really, to be honest. I'm not entirely sure of all the details. According accounts from Fahr outpost speak of a device that can launch anything anywhere. Even to the moon. Shoutouts to the moon. I hear it's a good game. Haven't played it myself. This is gonna be so cool! Just point the way. Where is this Fahr outpost? I believe there's a pipe to Fahr outpost somewhere beneath Rogueport. I'm not sure of the exact location. Yes, I believe it was hidden for some reason. If my information is correct, you need something called an Ultra Hammer to get it. An Ultra Hammer? Hey, right on, we already got one of those. Ah, well I see, that certainly changes the subject now, doesn't it? Well, I'll use the Ultra Hammer to find the pipe to Fahr outpost and get to it. Okay, piece of cake. Oh yes, one more thing you should be aware of. The Bob-ombs who live there are sort of a surly bunch. They may not let you use their cannon, you may have to negotiate with them. In any case, that's your problem. Thanks, frankly. Luckily, we have a Bob-omb in our party who can possibly help us negotiate. And if not, also the chest despawns. That's really disconcerting. That giant treasure chest just dematerializes. Okay, we need the Ultra Hammer, which is our hint to go down to the sewers. It's over here. Break this block, and we are good to go down to Chapter 7. Mario shoots to the moon. Insert Destiny joke, probably. I'm sure someone probably has thought of that already. I don't play Destiny, not my thing. It's stupid cold out here. Come on, Gonzalez, let's move. Fahr outpost should just be up ahead, I think. Okay, so, just a sec. Switching windows. We actually have quite a few star pieces we can actually get here. I wasn't paying attention and got hit. These guys are ice puffs, I suppose you can call them that. They have 9 HP, which really sucks because it's just a little more than we can deal with, and this is really loud, I apologize. But we can summon a herd of Yoshis to literally deal a ton of damage. If that isn't cool, then I don't know what your definition of cool entails, because that is really cool. Hammer throw, and I'm gonna switch this turn to Gabella, probably. I actually missed this art piece because I was looking up a guide and accidentally forgot there was one on the first screen. Okay, these guys are basically the same, except they use wind or ice instead of lightning. So we can't actually touch it, similar to the other types of puffs when they're charging. So we just have to chuck a hammer at it, because why the heck not? So we only have 2 new enemies in this area, lucky us. The ice puffs and also an ice piranha plant, and those guys have 10 HP, and I remember them being very nasty. So Against our better judgment, I think we'd be better off trying to avoid. Oh hey, Shine Spike. Cool. I think we'd be better off trying to avoid some of the enemies here. I'm not gonna run from it. Actually, we should show the spring jump. This one is actually difficult to time because Mario's off screen for most of the attack. I don't even know the stylish because I never use this move. I like never actually use it. Which is an interesting point that I actually never use the move. Despite it being a very powerful attack, as you can see, it did a ton of damage one-shotting that Ice Puff. But it's just such a pain in the butt to use that I just never get around to it. I think there's a star. Yes, there's a star piece. Nothing behind that tree, and that's the Ice Piranha. These guys suck. These guys are some of the toughest regular enemies in the game, I would say. And I'm gonna put Kubella out in front because she has a lot more HP by comparison. He can also freeze you, which is a problem. Yeah, so Vivian is a good option. Art Attack is actually a very viable strategy to defeat these guys, because that's how bad they are, that you want to actually use specials on them. We will have to be making several trips in and out of Fahr Outpost, and unfortunately the enemies respawn every single time, making this area one of the hardest areas to navigate. Because you have to navigate it so many times. We're easily gonna get a level by complete accident. Just because of how many enemies there are. Okay, we're getting there, I think. This area is a gauntlet. Fair warning. Yeah. Yeah, see? Gauntlet. Nope, not even worrying about any of that stuff. I think there's a star piece behind the wall. There we go. And run like heck. Because we are not Fahr Outpost. So got that one. So we have, okay. I was just checking, making sure that everything's still good. And I think we're still on track. This is Fahr Outpost. I wonder where the cannon that shoots to the moon is. I guess we should start by talking to the villagers, don't you think? Okay. Bring Bobby out, because we may need some bombs to help persuade these locals, since, according to Frankly, they can be kind of difficult. We came to Fahr Outpost with skiing and ice skiing, but there's nothing here. Yeah. Uh-huh. So that was another star piece. There are two more, if I'm not mistaken here. One is in front of this statue. Wow, first try. And another is in this house, which is actually a house belonging to General White from Pelberg. Unfortunately, he's not here, and that's a little bit of a problem. We will be getting into that much later, though. What business do you have here? What? A cannon? No such thing is here. Now listen here, you're the mayor, eh? How can you, an official like you, lie that way? Old boy, I know I saw a cannon the last time I was here, so do not lie, sir. Shush, you call yourself a bob-bomb? I spit at you. You know rules, there's to be no mention of cannon of two non-bomb bombs. No mention. We must not allow it to be used for evil. Of course I know all that, you could create below hard, but we must use that cannon to get to the moon, old boy, and if we don't, sir, the world could end. World could end. Well, we cannot have that now. Still, you cannot use cannon right now because of certain circumstances. Circumstances? You must have permission of Goldbob to use cannon. He is the one who started the whole blasting things to faraway places policy. Once he got rich, he let business slide and does not start it up again. Also, General White was the one who devoted himself to the operation of cannon. But he was so depressed by losing a job that he took cannon key and left. Goldbob and General White. That is correct. If you want to use cannon, you must find Goldbob and General White. Very well, then you can't give up now, old boy. Oh, yeah, let's go find those two. Once you find them, come back and talk to me. And Dupree is somehow here. Gotta actually admire his determination. Okay, welcome to the Northwinds Market. We are actually withdrawing. We are withdrawing the Kill Mango. And, what else? What else are we withdrawing? The Golden Leaf, that's right. This is really random, but this will actually come in handy a little bit later. Let's talk to him. General White, I do not know this fellow. He's a... What? Well, they pay attention to the women folk, monsieur. What does he say when Gumbella's out? Oh, same thing. Gotta hand it to this guy to come out to even this forsaken place. Talk about serious tenacious. Talk about totally tenacious. This dude is serious. Even Gumbella is impressed, and that's not saying. That is actually saying a lot if Gumbella is impressed. Yeah, the Bob-Bombs aren't so friendly. So we have to actually go find General White and Gold Bob. Gold Bob is easy. He's in Poshley Heights, so that's easy. That's why I accepted the trouble in Poshley Heights, by the way, because our next stop is Poshley Heights. So, I guess, ow, I guess something else I should explain is I actually forgot to collect a badge in Gold Bob's house, and I'm aware that I didn't get a badge. I just didn't pick it up because, well, I usually get it actually during the side quest. I usually don't get it during chapter 6. Just a little fun fact. So if you wanted to know if I forgot about the badge, I didn't. I was just waiting for it. And that Shine Sprite in Twilight Trail, we will be picking up next time we're in Twilight Trail. Unfortunately, that's going to be very soon. So, I don't know how much more we can actually get done in this episode, to be honest. We got all the star pieces in Fahr Outpost, which is cool. No pun intended. So, oh shoot. I did not mean to actually do a first strike there, but that worked out rather nicely. Okay. Full house. Cool. I'm actually kind of trying to get a level up before we end off, to be honest. Since we're so close to level up. But that doesn't look like it's going to happen. Probably next time. Wow. That was so close. I wouldn't recommend the Fahr Outpost as a leveling spot just because of how tough the enemies are there. Just because they do so much damage, you'll probably die trying. So yeah, I would recommend leveling in the sewers if you're feeling like you're not in a good spot for levels. Just my 2 cents worth. So, BP's next, by the way. Actually, let's multi-bonk, because we haven't done this in a long time. There we go, and you can just keep doing this if you want. I don't know if I got capped or not, or if that's a Paper Mario thing. In the first game, it's very easy to have a cap, meaning you can't actually do certain amount of consecutive bounces. They like limit you to like, I think it's usually between 5 and 10. In any case, we have leveled up, so that's a good place to stop. Next time, we start the worst quest in the game. Hooray! Thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door.